So I just found out that I'm not hot. And this was based on a really humbling experience where I'm trying to get 4 men together to help me move a really heavy object from point A to point B. Not a far point A to point B either. And I can't do it. It can't be done. I'm in hell. I've tried for days, texting every man I know. Can you please come help me move this heavy thing? It's a piece of granite, by the way. I think we can use that as a gauge. Number one, can you get a group of men to help you move a heavy object from point A to point B? Number two, how far can you get them to move it? Because what I need is a piece of granite moved about 15 feet. Cannot gather 4 men to do that. Oh, I can't. I'm going to be hung over that day. Oh, I can't. Football is on. Wah. Number one, they don't make men like they used to. Because how come nobody wants to be helpful? Little helpless old me? You want me to pick up the granite slab? Why? You're not being helpful. Number two, I need to level up.
I'm sorry, but this is not telling of how hot you are. This is telling of how many men that you've placed in your friend zone. And it sounds like they all exited themselves without you even realizing. Because if you think that men are just going to give all of that effort, all of that time just because you're attractive and you're literally just sitting there and you're not reciprocating anything back, they are over that. They would rather have a true friend that they're putting effort towards, or they'd rather have somebody that's wanting to be in a real relationship with them. It's that simple. Stop trying to expect things from men when you're giving them literally nothing back.
Okay, hold up. So let me get this straight. You can't get 4 guys to help you move a piece of granite 15 feet. And somehow that proves you're not hot? Bro, no. That's not hot. Or not hot, that's called men having lives and maybe not wanting to be your moving crew for free. And the excuses. I'm hungover. Football's on. Classic. Newsflash. Men aren't walking utilities, just waiting for you to need something heavy lifted. If your definition of hot is people doing labor for you, that's on you, not us. Honestly, the funniest part? She's like, I need to level up. Nah, sis. You need to adjust your expectations. Men aren't here for the granite. We're here for peace, snacks, and maybe a beer.
Here. I found it. I found the condom wrapper. I found it. It was here on the counter. Your bag was right there when you got home. I found it and I've known it. I've known it for a long time. Why are you looking at me like that? I fucking caught you this time. You didn't throw the whole wrapper away.
Why would I bring a condom wrapper home?
It must have been in your bag. It fucking fell out. I know it. I felt it for a long time. You're up to no good and there's a fucking condom wrapper. Say something to me. Say something because I'm fucking shaking.
This is not a condom wrapper.
Yes, it is.
This is not a condom wrapper.
It's the condom wrapper. What the fuck are you doing? I'm like freaking out. I'm shaking. I've never been so fucking devastated.
So, can it be that if you're calling a condom wrapper? Does this look familiar? It's a ramen noodle flavor pack. You know I toss them. You know I don't put the flavoring in the noodle. I take those to work. Why the fuck would I have... Think about it. If I'm gonna tell you, I'm not going to bring the condom home or the condom wrap. Start with, I'm sorry. Fuck, dude.
Yup. Here we go. She finds a wrapper, flips out like he's some criminal mastermind. Bro's probably just carrying ramen packets like a normal dude, and suddenly it's World War III. Classic overreaction men check out mentally just to survive this drama.
Hate to break it to you, I think that we've just got a very, very selfish culture of women. And to any women out there that say I have internalized misogyny or anything like that, that would require that I have a problem with women worldwide. I do not have a problem with women worldwide. I have a problem with Western women. And if you think that I'm just like making this up out of nowhere, reflect on the fact that there are Western men that are flying out east to find wives. Are Eastern men coming out west to find wives? No. Where in the world are men flying out in droves to marry American women? Nobody wants us. Why? We're big, we're selfish. We don't want to hear anything. You can't tell me to eat less. You can't tell me to change my life. You can't tell me it's not about me.
Yeah, there it is. Big shocker, huh? Western women out here thinking the world revolves around them. Men don't need a manual to deal with drama, we just walk away. No wonder guys are flying east. Peace and sanity beat all this selfish energy any day.
Study on date psychology recently revealed that 48% of men 26 to 40 years old have not approached women in the past year, and 60% of men aged 18 to 25 said they haven't. In the entire data set, 30% of men said they never approached a woman in person before. Ever.
They actually went into the reasoning behind these men not going and speaking to women. And I believe the list was scared of rejection, scared of like an HR response or being reported or Me Too'd in some way, shape, or form, not being successful, and just not feeling the need to walk up to women anymore was also one of the many answers that men gave on the list of reasons why they no longer approach women. So it's interesting out there.
Yeah, no kidding. Half these dudes are just sitting on their asses, scared of rejection or HR or some made-up drama. Meanwhile, women act like all men are out there chasing them and failing. Nah, bro. Some of us just value peace, independence, and not getting yelled at for trying to say hi. Can't blame a guy for walking away from that circus.
See, sometimes, by the way, guys, they use your date. They say, I'm just going to do dinner, right? Just dinner on the first date. I'm a good girl. I don't go out and drink. The wine at dinner, though, goes down real smooth. And then you know what they do? They leave you at oh, bye, thank you. Walk around the block. Hello. They call their friend. Oh my God, he was so stupid. I would never do that again. Ew. But I got like this really good meal and I'm super tipsy. So where are we going? Where am I meeting you? And then they meet their friends and then they go out and they hook up with some rando that night. They got the pregame going on from the wine you paid for at dinner.
Would you rather one evening with me or a year's supply of this sandwich?
Let me tell you something. A pastrami sandwich never asked me to Uber them home at 3 a.m. A pastrami sandwich never gave me no lip or attitude. A pastrami sandwich.
Men are in trouble. Girls these days are too arrogant.
I choose sandwich.
These poor men. Somebody said pastrami. Oh my God. Pastrami for a night or pastrami sandwiches for a year. Somebody else said the best part of a pastrami is that it lets you eat it in peace. I actually didn't realize there was a sexual innuendo in that one. I was just like, oh, you just get to eat in peace.
It's a little bit ironic when single mothers are talking about what's on God's heart. Now, I don't mean to be judgmental, as I am certainly not without sin, but it's just a little bit ironic. Like if you really cared about God's plan, I think you'd get back with the dad.
Bruh, here we go. She hit him with the I'm not judging, but I'm absolutely judging intro. But she's not wrong, though. Talking about God's plan while you're out here speedrunning single motherhood is wild. Like, ma'am, if you really believe that, you'd be calling the baby daddy right now instead of TikTok preaching. Every time they bring up what God wants, it's always conveniently everything except accountability.
If you're courting someone, you gotta let her know that she's the one for you, that you want her, and she should be on the pedestal, no?
Generally speaking, yes, most men operate like this, but I don't think it's conducive to anything good. Let me ask you a question. Do you have a lot of guys in your DMs?
Of course.
Okay. And those guys in your DMs give you a lot of free attention and a lot of free compliments.
Okay.
Right? Now, do you ever give them a chance?
No.
You just prove my point to be accurate, that when men pedestalize women, it doesn't work, and you're the prime example.
Women say they want to be put on a pedestal, but the guys who do that are the ones they never pick. She literally admitted it. Tons of men giving compliments, attention, validation, and she doesn't want any of them. Proof that pedestalizing doesn't create attraction. It creates indifference.
You will always hear women come out and say, I don't understand why my friend is not getting, good reception from men. She's got a great job. The second she says she's got a great job, I'm always like, they don't care. They don't care about that. It's like a brain dead chip. They don't care what job.
Bro, every time a woman says, but she has a great job, I swear their brains hit a factory reset. Like, yes, Susan, she's a senior VP of spreadsheets that's amazing for her boss. not for a man trying to date her. Men don't fall in love with resumes. We don't cuddle degrees. We don't propose to job titles. But somehow they still think good job is the cheat code to attraction. It's like listening to someone proudly flex their Wi-Fi speed during a power outage. Completely irrelevant.
One of my friends told me that I brush my teeth weird. I don't really know what they mean by that, but tell me if I'm doing something wrong.
This girl will get taken out and she'll meet a guy she likes, and suddenly she'll want to be taken seriously, and that guy will be like, and she'll be like, why don't you you're disrespectful. She'll call her friend, be like, he's disrespected me. He was like not treating me like a lady. They'll cry. What did I do? And meantime, this is what their TikTok videos look like.
Man, anytime somebody starts a video with, my friend said I brush my teeth weird, you already know some unhinged behavior is coming. Like, bro, how weird you gotta be brushing for the whole friend group to call a meeting. Ain't nobody ever stopped mid-conversation like, yo fellas, we need to talk about Kevin's dental technique. If grown adults are telling you that you brush weird, you probably fighting your toothbrush like it's a boss battle.
Ladies, if a man has nothing to offer you apart from love, run in the other direction as fast as you can. And yes, men should be competing for you. If you don't have one of these, you are not officially taken off the dating market. You're welcome.
Here we go again. Love ain't enough. Gotta compete. Gotta prove it. Gotta bring a full resume just to get a date. Man, no wonder guys are checking out y'all out here acting like men are some prize on a shelf.
One of the busiest people that I've ever dated, like busiest, most successful people I've ever dated, was the most responsive person. And I always asked him, I was like, why do you respond so quickly to me or anyone? And he said, communication is a form of respect. And if you respect the person, you'll get back to them as soon as you possibly can.
Facts and figures.
And he was busy as...
Yeah. Facts and figures. Busy guys responding fast. Look, most women out here acting like texting back in 5 minutes is some miracle. Bro's just respecting time, not running a magic show. Chill.
Women are hypergamous. For her to be happy, for her to wake up in the morning and look at the guy and be like, yeah, this is the best that I can do. Because that's all that hypergamy is. You want to look at your boyfriend, you want to get a text from him and read it and think to yourself, yeah, this guy's like the man, right? As soon as you look at that guy and you're like, he's not anymore, then that's when women tend to wander. There's a lot of guys that obsess with hypergamy and women will never be loyal to you and blah, blah, blah because of it. But it's a loser's mindset and they generally take the wrong approach. If you recognize that women want to be with the best version of a male that they can possibly get, why not be that guy? Why not learn how to make money? Why not stop being fat? Why not develop some style? You can go right down the list of all those things, right? Like be the guy that she wants.
Seconds, you realize why a lot of women are single. So when you look at yourself, what would you say you need to improve when you're dealing with the opposite gender?
Nothing. I don't think there's any flaws. I don't really have any flaws. What I need to improve?
Yes.
Probably his timing.
What? Your timing or his timing?
His timing.
No, it's about you though.
Oh,
you need to.
improve?
What do you need to improve?
I don't know.
You see how she jumped straight to you?
Hypergamy is satisfied when you are not there. This is the point that I want to get across. She can't value the safety, the security, the protection, and the guidance that a masculine man brings to the table unless she knows what it feels like to not have it. Think about that for a second. If she doesn't know what it feels like to not have it, if she doesn't know what it feels like to miss it, she can't value you. You're always there, you're too available. If a masculine man is calm, stoic, sure of himself, self-reliant, and needs nobody, okay? She doesn't know this unless you prove it to her and constantly demonstrate it over and over. She doesn't know that you have these traits. It's not like she can just look at you and know. These are internal high-value traits. You're gonna have to demonstrate them. How do you demonstrate them? By passing her tests. She'll always test.
Here we go. Hypergamy 101. Translation. If you're always around like a doormat, she ain't gonna appreciate you. Gotta pull back, be calm, self-reliant, let her miss you. Basically, stop being the free Uber of emotions and attention. Let her see what life's like without you. Suddenly, you're the prize. Classic.
Babe, it's my birthday. What are you doing?
I don't care.
Your birthday is a regular day. You was born today. Happy birthday. That's it. I told you happy birthday when 12 hit, and that was that. I told you happy birthday. What you want me to do? Bow down to you? Like, what you want me to do? That's your problem. You think everybody owe you something, and that's no. Here.
You just took off your wedding ring?
Did I just say I don't want to be with you no more? Why would I keep it on? You want the watch you bought me too? You can have that.
Are you fucking serious?
Why are you cussing at me? I don't understand why you're cussing.
What the is your problem?
So now you're getting mad.
At least you could have thanked it the whole day during my birthday to make me feel good, okay, on my birthday, and then break it with me tomorrow.
What? That's even worse. That's even worse.
No, Liz, I'm just
we
saying.
are grown adults. We can't
But you gonna
communicate.
focus on my birthday.
We can't communicate.
But on my birthday.
Who cares about your birthday? I don't know why you keep saying that.
Okay, so that I was born. I could have celebrated my birthday with my family or friends or somebody.
But you don't even mess with them.
Mess with who?
Your family and friends. Whatever. I don't even care about you or your family or what y'all going on.
So we don't care about my family no more either?
They yours.
So hypergamy is kind of like an evolutionary theory that women will monkey branch socioeconomically across or up only, and that if they're in a position where they could monkey branch up is most often the time they would leave you. A strong, stoic, not very emotional, understands what he wants, is very direct, takes the lead, opens the doors, takes the male role fully. And a man that understands why that's so important is a man that has a really good opportunity or a really good shot at having a long-term relationship. I believe that when a woman loses respect for you, she stops loving you.
Ah, here we go again, hypergamy. Basically, she's just checking if she can do better. And guess what? If you ain't stoic, direct, leading the charge, opening doors, all that old school male crap, she's out of here faster than you can say commitment. And yeah, once respect dips, love dips. Classic. Man puts in the work, woman checks the upgrades. And honestly, at this point, I'm just over trying to be a full-time superhero and therapist at the same time. Peace and independence sound way better.